The bizarre world of deep-sea creatures, nature's strangest inventions. The deep sea remains one of the least explored and most mysterious places on Earth. It's a realm of eternal darkness, crushing pressure, and freezing temperatures, conditions so extreme that life there had to evolve in ways that defy imagination. In this hidden world, creatures glow in the dark, wield bizarre appendages, and adapt forms so alien they seem straight out of science fiction. These adaptations are not only fascinating but also vital for survival in such a harsh environment. Unlike the colorful coral reefs and tropical fish we often see in documentaries, deep-sea life is about stealth, trickery, and endurance. Bioluminescence, transparent bodies, massive jaws, and terrifying hunting techniques are just a few traits that dominate this world. Every organism that thrives here has a story of survival that borders on the unbelievable. In today's video, we're diving deep, really deep, into the bizarre world of deep-sea creatures. From glowing predators to nightmarish scavengers, get ready to meet nature's weirdest inventions. Stay tuned until the end, because the final creature on our list will leave you questioning everything you thought you knew about life on Earth. 1. The anglerfish. The monster with a glowing lure. Perhaps the most iconic deep-sea creature, the anglerfish is both terrifying and brilliant. With a hideous, oversized head, a gaping mouth full of needle-like teeth, and a bioluminescent lure dangling above its head, it lures prey straight into its jaws. Living thousands of meters below the surface, this creature uses its eerie light to attract small fish in the pitch-black waters where sight is nearly useless. What's even stranger is their reproductive behavior. In some anglerfish species, males are tiny compared to females and spend their lives fused to a female's body, providing sperm on demand while receiving nutrients directly from her bloodstream. It's not just bizarre, it's an evolutionary strategy for survival in an environment where finding a mate is almost impossible. The anglerfish perfectly represents the dark beauty of the deep. It's a creature that looks monstrous but exists thanks to ingenious biological innovations. In the deep sea, where resources are scarce and dangers lurk in every shadow, being monstrous isn't just normal, it's necessary. 2. The giant isopod. The deep sea's oversized pill bug. At first glance, the giant isopod looks like a creature from a prehistoric nightmare. Resembling an enormous pill bug or woodlouse, this crustacean can grow up to 2.5 feet long. It patrols the ocean floor, scavenging for anything edible, dead whales, fish carcasses, even other isopods if food gets scarce. The giant isopod's tough, armored body protects it from predators, while its slow metabolism allows it to survive long periods without food. In fact, some captured specimens have gone years without eating. Its ability to survive on minimal resources makes it perfectly suited for the barren deep-sea environment where meals are few and far between. Despite its eerie appearance, the giant isopod is a vital part of the ocean's ecosystem. It plays a crucial role in cleaning up the seafloor by consuming decaying organic matter. In a world where every ounce of energy is precious, scavengers like the giant isopod are indispensable for maintaining the balance of life. 3. The vampire squid. The mysterious drifter. Don't let its spooky name fool you. The vampire squid isn't a ferocious predator. In fact, it's a gentle scavenger adapted to survive in the oxygen-deprived zones of the deep sea. It has a cloak-like web of skin connecting its arms and dark, jelly-like skin that gives it a ghostly, haunting appearance. Instead of hunting actively, the vampire squid collects marine snow, a rain of organic debris falling from above, using sticky filaments that it extends into the water. It conserves energy by floating slowly, rarely using its jet propulsion unless threatened. Its bright blue eyes, among the largest in proportion to body size in the animal kingdom, help it detect even the faintest traces of light. One of the vampire squid's most unique defense mechanisms is its ability to eject a cloud of glowing mucus filled with bioluminescent particles. This dazzling display distracts predators long enough for the squid to escape. In a realm where survival often depends on illusion, the vampire squid is a master of evasion. 4. The barreleye fish. The transparent-headed specter. Imagine a fish with a completely transparent head. That's the barreleye. This bizarre creature has large, barrel-shaped eyes that sit inside a clear, fluid-filled dome on its head, allowing it to look upward through its own skull to spot prey silhouetted against faint surface light. Living at depths where sunlight is almost non-existent, the barreleye relies on its upward vision to detect tiny prey animals. Its body remains relatively still as it hovers in the water, conserving energy while waiting for the perfect strike. The design is so efficient that it has barely changed over millions of years of evolution. The barreleye's transparent head is one of the most extreme adaptations in the animal kingdom. It's not just an oddity, it's a brilliant solution to surviving in the twilight zone of the ocean. In a place where light is a precious resource, being able to see through your own body is a superpower. 5. The goblin shark. The living fossil. Often called a living fossil, the goblin shark is one of the strangest and oldest creatures in the deep sea. With its flattened snout, protruding jaws, and pinkish, translucent skin, it looks more like a creature from a horror movie than a real animal. Yet it has survived largely unchanged for over 125 million years. The goblin shark's most famous feature is its jaw, which can launch forward at high speed to snap up prey. It uses this terrifying mechanism to ambush fish, squid, and crustaceans in the darkness. Its slow, sluggish movements make it seem vulnerable, but in reality, it's a master of surprise attacks. Despite its fearsome appearance, encounters with goblin sharks are extremely rare. They live at depths beyond the reach of most fishing operations and are almost never seen alive. Their existence reminds us that the deep sea holds secrets that are ancient, alien, and largely untouched by human hands. 6. The Dumbo octopus. The adorable deep-sea drifter. Unlike many of its deep-sea neighbors, the Dumbo octopus seems almost designed to charm. With ear-like fins that resemble the famous Disney character, this small, gelatinous octopus floats gracefully through the water, flapping its ears to glide along the ocean floor. It lives at extreme depths, often beyond 13,000 feet, where few creatures can survive. The Dumbo octopus doesn't hunt aggressively. Instead, it hovers close to the seafloor and pounces gently on worms, snails, and other small prey. Its soft, squishy body is perfectly adapted to withstand the intense pressures of the deep, allowing it to move with a fluid, almost otherworldly grace. Unlike many octopuses, it doesn't expel ink. After all, at such depths, darkness is already absolute. Its charming appearance and unique swimming style have made it a favorite among marine biologists and ocean enthusiasts. But beyond its cute looks, the Dumbo octopus represents the delicate beauty that can exist even in Earth's harshest environments. In a world filled with terrifying predators, sometimes the strangest survival strategy is simply to drift and endure. 7. The frilled shark. The deep sea's ancient predator. Looking like a creature straight out of prehistory, the frilled shark is another living fossil lurking in the deep. With a body shaped like an eel and a mouth lined with over 300 trident-shaped teeth arranged in multiple rows, it is one of the most primitive sharks alive today. Its design has changed little over the past 80 million years, perfectly suited for a slow, stealthy predatory life. The frilled shark hunts by lunging at prey like a snake, swallowing smaller fish and squid whole. Its flexible jaws allow it to consume creatures half its size, an essential trait when food is scarce. Despite its fearsome appearance, it's a slow-moving, patient hunter, a necessary adaptation in a world where energy conservation can mean the difference between life and death. Rarely seen by humans, the frilled shark remains a creature of mystery. Its eerie, almost serpentine movements have fueled countless myths about sea monsters over the centuries. Yet behind its terrifying visage lies one of nature's most fascinating examples of deep-sea survival, a predator perfectly engineered by millions of years of quiet evolution. 8. The Yeti crab. The hairy surprise of the deep. Discovered only in 2005, the Yeti crab is one of the newest and strangest additions to our knowledge of deep-sea life. Named for its furry-looking claws, This crustacean lives near hydrothermal vents, where boiling water and toxic chemicals spew from the seafloor. Its hair isn't for warmth, it's covered with bacteria that the crab farms and feeds on. The Yeti crab's survival strategy is a marvel of adaptation. In a place too hostile for most forms of life, it cultivates its own food by waving its hairy pincers through nutrient-rich waters. The bacteria living on its claws convert toxic chemicals into edible energy, creating a symbiotic relationship that sustains the crab in an otherwise deadly environment. Its discovery stunned scientists and highlighted how much we still have to learn about the ocean's deepest places. The Yeti crab challenges our understanding of where and how life can exist, proving that even in the most extreme conditions, life finds a way, often in the strangest forms imaginable. 9. The black swallower. The fish that eats bigger than itself. If there's one creature that defines the eat or be eaten philosophy of the deep sea, it's the black swallower. This small, unassuming fish has an extraordinary ability. It can swallow prey much larger than itself, thanks to a highly distensible stomach and elastic jaws. It's not unusual for black swallowers to eat fish twice their own size, sometimes even more. After capturing a meal, the black swallower stretches its body grotesquely to accommodate its oversized prey. This allows it to survive in a place where food is so scarce that meals cannot be wasted. However, this risky strategy sometimes backfires. If the prey is too large, the black swallower may die from its stomach rupturing or decomposing before digestion is complete. Still, the black swallower epitomizes the brutal efficiency needed to survive in the abyss. In a world where opportunities are few and competition is fierce, being able to consume an entire fish in one bite is not just bizarre, it's a matter of life and death. It's a fitting finale to our journey through the deep sea's most astonishing creatures.